Yeah, we are at the phone after 4 hour AKTV weekend news review. And also, your mama kwaba at the bar AKTV, your cassia and mobile swore aya to the say AKTV weekend news review in Accra. That's a say, a cassiano acoso na watuni na muno, a free amanyo semso, a cosi, I can see so. Your body in a tofa, na yede abro, na me canisano, na yabeda was so say one ya adaje, na o shaye. Na unim asidano yede kesepa and the New Fountain of Life Ministries International. Our software apostle Matthew Anchi, Dr. Anchi Edano. On the how be a war so many also dear Efa awade sema kontu sikasam bibibia oba o chitu minwa odi how netino e fa obi so na waseno no oyini ni boni na e de afi so owia opadese no na wa pamo no e de na fi wa brabo se na be ya on sign makra enti how be a war hu no omode se afi ajoda ekosi yawoda woni apostle Matthew Anchi Emesia our New Fountain of Life Ministries International asama global sensitive na how no se de tie bia no e be firu so aba wo so aye dai ofa ho adi na wei na ya to ni din se onyame be ya ene na onye ni sesia enya prophet Dr. Anchi ono pe enenam ono no wo kan for mama Lydia Anchi odifo ba kese ya pa amede am friend ya pensu Deborah ene ya adwuma entu ba adifo hukudami ena obehia mo na enam won so ama won so wafa wo ho adi asida kase pa enkoma New Fountain of Life Ministries International na ansa na yedi dwuma de be bra no me san so aka wo se me amidi sa dwuma de ho chia me no ya from Collins ataba wo betumi afra me ofata na mfantefo ne de otwaniti ase uncle ata yenko na ayakofa New Fountain of Life Ministries International won ankra to embra na ye ba yedi dwuma de atwa so.
Hear our prayer. We are your children, and we've gathered here today. We've gathered.
The whole Ghana, onyame inshamo. Me wo ho ana school bia omo Ukraine. Omo say ye be bomb me professor. Nanti no na wo se me bosom pae. Na me pae bomu no nyame yi kire me se Ghana nyina abambofo nyina mo Ghana emu 10% aban agimutu ajakofa ba me trase mummra mumbo afore kakra mwa nyame asafo na ba bia mo mema no biara menyima ade mamo ba bia mo mema no biara menyima ade mamo we anya tro mo amonhwe mo ho onyame kire me se abambofo mo Ghana 10%.
God has revealed to me that the security men in the country, out of the whole number, 10% have got problems with impotency. And therefore, this is opportunity time for you. I will sit down, just come to me, offer something to the Lord, and by the grace of God, that impotency will go away.
Yeah, Simon Wakwaba, Ediba AKTV Cassia, Emobo Suono, Eso na Yasan Yati, na Yabadia, na Eneno, yes, I see free Amanyosem.
Yes, I see our Amanyosemudia, na Yemfayani, Enchre, Eye, Ahafo, Mantamu, Eyamantam Fufra, Omampani, Ane, MPP Abayi, Wade Abayina, Wayne and Anado, Dankwa Akufuado, Omampani, Ede to Manimise. Enyuma pa wa yenti no e wo se yesan no emfie 9 e ka ho biom
2016 me ba ha se me ba be stress muto aba no na mo for man nhye me nsa be shebo se me ba me yese se sabre no na fa Ghana and share me sada makwa ba muda the deep minister Iraku for Bresso Attorney General ebedi foreign minister nanso Now aba no na me sa na hye yewura kofo nsem. Na me na me beboa no. Say asofo e was eboa me na boss a me say no. Ene amamu boni na Ghana fo hu se mahama edi no. Sani mienu ene de ka bo mu a ma o ma no so to aba no ma me pitipiti bebre sa. Say there. Say there. It abana se me sa kakra na di 4 years. Ghana fo nyina hu me sa ho adwuma. Ghana fo hu me sa ho adwuma. Won hu nso so se boa me share won no se me di so ana me di so. Me ma fa de. Ti se dodo no a me di so. Ma Ghana fo hu se ma mbasa me ba be dada o. Ma me twatro nkyere wo the car no kire wo. Na me se gidi a won ni share me mu 2016 no sa gidi no yemfa nhye me mu bio 2020 abai. Now 4 more for Nanano enye dwuma.
Na ewo nsem fufuro mu no sesei omampani a Ghana na Nado Dankwa Akufo-Addo ona yayi ni se otitirani ema atoyefo mu ha edwadie ene ntotoye ECOWAS chairman no ono na yayi no na one Mali soldiers a woye eku no ono omahia ewo nkran atwetwe nkomo afa ye hia se wo se wodana mamuo edema timamufo.
And that is the reason why I decided that it would be a good thing for us to meet face to face with the leaders, the military leaders in Mali, so we could talk eyeball to eyeball. It has happened, I believe, in a successful manner. We have been able to reaffirm the positions of ECOWAS. We need a civilian leadership of the transition, and we've also made it clear that the minute that leadership is put in place through the processes that they themselves have agreed on in Mali, the sanctions that have been placed against Mali will be lifted by ECOWAS.
How
so that's right. That basically is now in the hands of the Malians. Made it clear. In a week's time, the mediator will be back will go to Bamako to see the state of play. I'm hoping that by the time he gets there, these things will have been completed so that the sanctions can be lifted.
Na me no kasa yayi a George Fonko a ensia se wonko high court na wonko boa asenie. Na wobra na ade na no sem etudwa no na o kire se no wasi court nko a adiokron enwotwe na wosan si judges nso wadan aka ho ensenifuo yi se da beboa ama watumi aye adwuma beso ani ama o my Ghana.
Area court of record. It is the focal point for justice delivery in our judicial structure, as much of judicial work begins and ends there. It is therefore critical for the growth of our nation that the High Court commands the respect of the people by the quality of its justice, as well as by the comportment of its judges. So to you, the newly sworn in justices, I say that it is essential that you demonstrate that you are honest, possess integrity, and a sound knowledge of the law. Government has also taken note of the inadequate number of courts in various parts of the country, resulting in citizens traversing long distances in order to gain access to our courts. For example, there's no court between Ajabing and Amasamai in the Greater Accra region. Neither is the court between Adum in Kumasi and Asante Bekwai or Boase in the Ashanti region. That is why government, through the administrator of the District Assembly Common Fund, is constructing 98 courts and bungalows for judges in all 16 regions of the country.
Now once and from na Professor Jena no Poku Ajaman say on the NDC a marty trepa a shared in Como a chujin Como 1.2 I was NDC or 2020 by a between. Na say na yamame a can walk.
It is a manifesto that has come from all of us. It has something for everyone, and unlike other manifestos that maybe even we have done in the past or others, or that has become the standard for doing a manifesto, this one was different, and the decision was advisedly taken. We just posed the question at the very, very beginning: who do you do a manifesto for? For whose sake are you doing this? And as a social democratic party, we know that the people matter. So if you are taking this big step, then you need to ask yourself, where are they in this whole process? Of course, you can't put all of us in what room will hold us and say that we are doing a people's manifesto, but you can go around. And so the initial process was quite interesting. Attorney General no woho eya mame betumu idusu ono so odi bika ensama Professor Jena no Poku Ajaman akan no
promises. When it comes to gender, I cannot even talk for my party on that. When I was Attorney General, I introduced an amendment to the interstate succession law. We introduced the bill on the spousal rights, the rights of spouses on the dissolution of marriage in 2010. It is now 2020. Neither party was able to push it forward, mainly because it was what? A gender bill.
Now once and from Munomeno Kasani say Omampania Badia Jide no Kani second lady Samira Baumia Ordinani Achre Oti Ayamantan for Fra Omampani Oba Ajaswa Wati na Oni Wako Kasa Yankotie Yamami Anwasem.
Who said why na eti region Emao? Na when your region say Ubenya development since any affairs no eba Volta nyina no ebia one side enya this side enya se say dey acham no this side benya this side subenya aban papa no aban a edwen omanfo no intibenya no mesremu abato we yemfe ni ago yempesi ebesan yechi yekoyenim onipa bia o sorry a yewowa opese o improve baby a wona na okowenim na obi a ba kire yen wada ne spray dia kire ye de yenye mistake enkofa na mabio because ko be ya anka waye dada ana meboa oni ya anka waye den waye dada na ne offroad ya pan ye den ye piano in Kwanta North moto ama hwan His Excellency Nanado Danko Ekufuado ne man 4 more to do.
Afei yenkɔhwɛ deɛ ɛkɔsoɔ ɛwɔ empatamu
Tabre ye ba wura mu ɛwɔ mpatamu dia na me no kasɛi na Nado Danko Ekufuado ɔde aso abɔfam a they say me no kasɛi wɔyɛ solid waste treatment plant ɛwɔ ɛyɛ ahafo mantam no mu na adia nana ayeyi aso enfufuo ni pa yenkotie nana Danko Ekufuado said the omampani si kasaye
enso enifo di jamai woni ihihye a woni ye ma no ban se tumi tira ho a efi eni ye ho yanso so ye breso no esese ye bibia ema sa ihihye no etrase yasi yare benina fear ye sanitation yare nanunti na meso me de mirage shem ndene se nyema sei no beba ne tumi abo yesu sitra mobile galamsey ye twadua illegal check enu munyi nyina emboye mabai no se chere se ankurankura adwuma fo yie nyinaa ɛwɔ hɔ no so wo bibi papa bi a woyɛ ma ɔman a wohia mmoa ifiri aban no hɔ no maban ɛbɛboa wo ɛmɛtumi ayɛ saa adwuma mmiri mɛtena hyɛ akasa nsɛnsi baabi a zoom la nam deɛ ɔyɛ no ɛyɛ papa ɛna ɔso hia sɛ aban no nso de n'ahoɔden bɛtaa n'akyi ma papa no nso atumi ada adi ayɛ
na amampani kasa wie no na kwasi bosompra onso odna no sem etudwa
tie se na mo wo ho na se mo capture ho first an kan behu se na ya ro ho sem e kwan na e fa so agu e bola wo aha e fa go so ne empota mu no na e ya hore ho sem papa emra ye declare capital ma go so na e me dadwene ya matete se e domo be ba go so kru mu ahemfa na e begu bola the egu bola no kra kan no ebe ma yade asan ba timra zoom lion fo betia me na so se na do den hihye bia ba ebe ma ye benya mfidi ebe boa bola na no nempo nya eno boa kwa ye be san tumi nya fati wo mu ade aboa ye no ma bebre ane no ma bebra bola no susu betumi de aye no enukura ni eye ani gihyam ama ahafoman ana ahwe ade we nso a eye ahafoman nyina na de bola no beba ha nti de ya sra ni se na nanom ye be de na be si fam ne be yire ho na contractor bia de adwuma no be hye ne nsa no na nanom so de communal reba be boa ama adwuma na kontem na ama ye bola gu a ye betuma gu no popa no ye tuma gu ama na ye
na meno kasai omampan dada John Dramani Mahama se ojina simpie so de ama NDC ono nso akokasa e wo town hall meeting a e ko so e wo Kumase na enkoti omampan
mo en ya pese ya somo ente mo en na wasa mo train ya mo pese ya mamu akwa ti se obi a osuma ne jom ni bande entimi ko jom en ko boni tim en tonya atwa ni entos ni jenne en famrew abra unya entos ni jenne adisa wo train se wo ko jom a me pe momoni me pe kobi me pensene me pe moko enti na obaka tense okotom ma ono eno na obeko jom akoto abreno enti me kai se abra e starte eni sa manifesto yi eni a doctor focus na ho eni a lawyer focus na ho eni teacher focus na ho eni a hefuchiae eni okada fochiae eni a fita fochiae ye say nyina na yenyano mo say oh NDP munni agria model from manifesto enti mo ko nipa no ho akote ade abetro mo manifesto eso enya say ebi say nipa na ye ko mo ho no omo ene pese esom omo
meno kasai wo NDC fu anu asem bia akoka say Achen Mafia Boys awo MPP amamuo mu no ama achen man wa sore kase pa awo asaman kase lorry station wode ye kire kase dia tudwa so mampanyi atwa se obepa achemfo achewo yenkotie sade etimamufo bi ekasai
thing cannot continue. Enough is enough. Retract that awful statement and apologize to the Nananom and the good people of Achim so that we can move forward as one nation. This is something that we know that goes on in the political space. So individuate your arguments. The people involved have names. Mention their names and say it. But to take a name registered to a kingdom and attach it to such an awful attitude like Sakawa, that is what we are saying we cannot accept. So today's protest is apolitical. Today's protest is about Ghanaians. And what we are saying is that in doing your politics, situate the argument correctly and leave the traditional kingdoms and
na osaberi ma okoje man apaja fori a otoso nan enso ede na no sem etudwa
yetiatia ni aba media mama yanso yaswatini yase yamma John Mahama and the party 72 hours so wa me pacha wa mijina ma kotoku bosome abua kwa anamza achemfo yebetu yehofo na yakazi yebetu yehofo a aka sembebre iti yasemu ara yasemu mo pese wi aseman atenie
yɛne ne tenten ne mo tɛntɛn yɛnyɛ mmɔfra ɔmɛpa yɛ kyɛw sɛ wagu akyemfoɔ anim ase yɛnyɛ sɛkawafoɔ wato yɛ ho pɛ motie ne yɛ mese wato yɛ ho pɛ na yɛni baabi yɛgyina
na wɔhyɛ yɛsi mu wɔ nsɛm foforɔ mu no accident kɛseɛ paa asi ɛwɔ kyekyɛwerɛ ma me ne wokasa yi nipa bɛboro aduonu ɛna afa mu awu yɛnhwɛ sɛ yɛsiyɛ ɛwɔ kyekyɛwerɛ.
We were called around 4 a.m. So we used about 50 minutes to arrive on the scene. Oh, we interviewed one of the drivers. He said he was driving away from Bolga, whereby as he alighted at Wale, he picked some passengers into the car. So as he was driving to this situation, the driver was sleeping.
4:30 to 5. We hear a big noise, sound. Blah, 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 blah. What happened? My wife said it was accident. So we rushed to the place. And we came, there was a very, very serious injury. People died, and people, they cannot fit talk. So they are just crying, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. So we rushed them, and then we rescued them from the incident. So we was there, the firemen who came and helped.
Sabre, yemongram na yɛhwɛ deɛ ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ adesua asɔe.
Na sabre yɛde yɛni bɔ akyerɛ mu ɛwɔ awomasua asɔe yɛde a na wɔtwe esi mu yi ɛyɛ BC nsɔhwɛ no ɛkɔ so anaasɛ abam ama Ghana ha askuufoɔ ɛbɛboro mpem ahenum ɛyɛ 5,000 ɛna atenase a watumi atwerɛ saa sɔhwɛ nyinaa yenkotie askuufoɔ no bi ano asɛm.
Emeni je pass mesema ya kwan ya semetwe BC bi na menim sɛ ready adum timetumi atwerɛ nso na ma pass ntimi ka kyerɛ me nuanom nyinaa ne sɛ ɛma obi aye mu nsese no me wo dide pass obi abetumi atwerɛ pass enye school o ready din mu.
Na wo masua mu na ɔmampani ankasa na wokafoɔ Rebecca Akufo-Addo first lady ono so say technical vocational training programs no TVET ese yayi mami se onene omudi mu pa a obebo amadwumadie yi akoso na ye mami di na no asem atudwa.
TVET is at the heart of every nation's development. If Ghana will truly develop, then we must ensure that TVET is the preferred choice of the youth in Ghana. The My TVET campaign has come at the right time when government is embarking on a drive to industrialize Ghana through the One District, One Factory initiative. The objective of this campaign is to change negative perception about TVET and to increase enrollment in technical and vocational institutions in Ghana. We also hope to inspire world-class excellence in skills development and to introduce the youth to a variety of skilled careers using the TVET Ambassador campaign. There are immense benefits the country can gain from promoting TVET, and as such, we must all be committed towards improving TVET.
Na wachia etwamu no na wieye na University of Ghana lecturer Professor Yaobene ebikokum no ne fie na awrahosem pa menka nkrofo yawo sede honorable JB Dankwa woye no ade akye na bia kokunu woni ono ankasa ni de ta na asemi siye na COP Ken Yaboa kasa afa asemi hu
enra ye kohokɔhwɛ ɛyɛ professor na sebi nkrofobia kunu no ɛkɔhwɛ sɛne ɛhɔ ne tie ɛne ɛkwan a ɔmo fa so ekunu ni ade nti yegusu a yɛyɛ hwehwemu bebre me feel sɛ ye kɔhɔ no aboa yɛn amiehu eniema bi a ɛsɛ sɛ yɛyɛ ɛne nie anamontuo bi a ɛsɛ sɛ yɛfa so hwehwemu ɛne nipa sisi ebisebisa omunsem efa opanini ewu hu nti yegusu aye hwehwemu na emre papa mu no yenya bibia ye de betumani
sabe ye monwura mu ewo apomuden mu na ye hwɛ de ekoso ewo apomuden asoe
sanso ena sɛ yɛde ani kyerɛ mu ɛwɔ nkramanta mu hanom la Dr. Okoboy odi dwumadie binom asisi hɔ a sesei initiative bi a dwumadie bi yɛde asi hɔ a friend no doctors on call apomuden abadi akyirei soafo abadi akyirei container pa wode ayarehwɛ bia ɛbɛboa ama ayarehwɛ awɔ Ghana hase no abafo pa.
That sometimes it's very large. There are cheap compounds that seed to close to 50,000 people. That seed to 20,000 people. If you have a health post, that is attending to 20,000 people. Definitely access might be difficult. But this has gone down further. So this would see to a population of about 5,000 or 4,000, which makes access very, very fluid and easy. And it has the potential to impact positively on the health of the people generally. And the chips compound, sometimes the chips runs like a clinic. And they don't have the luxury of time. They don't have the luxury of space because of the numbers they attend to. So checking blood pressure for people who just walk in. This will be able to do that. And that will help to improve our preventive health.
Say young Kohesika Samne Ajuma Samso.
Nasanso and a senior minister, a year or Safo Marfo. Also, there to just say, about my phone, ya say, Obinya Bayajumaya, now I find the same fear Jumano. Abayajumano, and you'll be a fear dear. Or can send me or bra public sector reforms programs. Na warrior a home in Yuma.
It will be by what you saw per passport. No, I'm an acquired this one. And you do must passport, no, over money began an Ibia or 2 minutes will be your passport. And that's all, sir. And that's all talk. The actually boys would to ya. DVL, Ghana, Nibia, or senior car, or vessel in your license, no, the kind of car, no. As you have one and one ye be. No be beer, cost of tossy. And the same man in Facron will say, oh dear car, on your car. I'm buying a sessa of 90 Pacroni, the driving license. If you say, Uma, only a caca, Nina, who tells you no need to car, but accident and swag of them. It is some a message, and they say, public sector reform, public sector, yes, service. Yeah, we are going to say, yeah, said this as a see the Yama of
Tably, Yanko ye air coso, our anije semu.
Na say ye di yani chiremu ewo anije semua. Bulldog as say ona satawale obwa ama nenyum ene na adwuma akoso ene manager. O say Tata House enya de a obema kwan ama obu ani nchie biom. Yanko say de okan asemi ewo. Na Mama Brown na tell showbiz dwumadie eso.
Metiha, I'm a manager. My job is to counsel. I cannot force my artists to do anything I want person obey. Mino can say, hey, Bia, next year, but you might have a change of heart. I can say, oh, boss, forget, let's do this. My catcher, that I say, I swear, that's the day, farming. I'm telling you, we will not be disrespected by Charter House again. No truth.
No, you see,
I'm telling you.
Yankofa, Amanonin Samuso, and Famra.
Na say eboura mu ewo amanone ensemu a maami bia akwa han dan flat bi wo Nigeria man mu fia no timu no emufo wo kira Hausa ni bi ene Igbo ni bi a wo tifie ho wo twa maami ti asie no ewo fidue no mu na yenkotie de maami ya woku ni nua Sunday onyankasi de okan ye.
It have to take place in Nigeria. I see no reason why they should restrict me from my freedom. Please, I want justice to be done. I'm pleading all over the world. They should come to my aid. I'm pleading. Please, Christians all over the world, they should listen to me.
Yes.
Please, is the outside one outside man and one Igbo man that is behind this problem that is happening now. Please, I want justice to take place.
I beg, justice. Now we want justice. I beg,
Governor Okowa, don't.
But on third, he confessed to the crime after the DPO has done a lot of job on him, and then he led the policemen to here, this building here. From this building now, the DPO and his detectives were done a yeoman job, and they were able to discover a shallow grave where the security man killed and buried that woman in the shallow grave. Of course, in this building, you discover that it's a four flats apartment, but 2 tenants were living in that house. This woman and one Nonso Ekene. So that Nonso Ekene, 2 of them now are in police net, and they are being interrogated as to how the woman was killed in this house, buried, and nobody can give account of how it's happened.
Ye chato edi tu Muslim wakra e wodwumadi ne so eye agukansie ye kohwe de ekoso awo agukansi mu
sese ebowura mu awa gudie ho ensemu a ya odabo sese me no kasai wasi soccer academy a ono so de ba beboa Ghana emabu a wonso wobobo yenko chi sese ya odabo kan semi wa Sempa FM omra oni yenua be ma na menua pani walas ehia e
sese hu se dabo soccer academy me pesam de ba ebe boa youth no because Ghana ankrani ni bobo boys ni bobo benyo obi an ebetima ko school abefa pen akotena office anokwa akoye minister an MP and a president obi a won ebotayo de ba wiase ba Ghana ene wo hwe ye memunu na boys ni bebre akoma wo football ene opade e kanipa bomo Ghana ha e football etino metransi mu se da bi kakra me so nyame edi adom me no me so me de be bo afofro because ye ka academy nye just team keke te se mi team na metie academy wona akọ feedi boys no obu o ni fie ebi ni wo wona akọ de o be hwahwe ni fie nyina
yo awie adofo ene ahwefo eha ena dwedie yi na yedi sie no na medawase se wonya ade dwedie nyina edi abana wie asida kase enkomanu fountain of life ministries international safi awie me am dis dwedie abra wo ya frame college sataba ni afrabe wo kwata na ata yo wa bua me ma dwumadie we yede ebremu no eye cameraman Collins Opon eye yen director David Okodie Asumani chief editor Nana Owusu Kunadu ena ye manager dwumadie esenesa eye owura kwasi branche onyame enhira munyina ewo emwasonko a mo de ebua dwumadie